Hello, hello. Check a 1, 2. Hey. Hi everyone. So, let me check if everybody's hearing my voice because it's first time for me on Twitch. Let me check if the chat is working. Okay. Can you guys hear me? So all right. We will start in a minute. I have... Hi Airlog 2. Thanks for joining. Can you hear me? Just because it's first time with this setup. I never streamed on Twitch before, so let's see if this all goes well. Otherwise, I need to check on my audio settings, but I hope all is good. We will start. Cool, thanks for the feedback, much appreciated. So this is great. I will start with diving into Magic Realms in a second. My lead dev wants to join, but he lost his Twitch login. Anyway, we have super exciting news. Some of you already did hear it. Others will have the chance to jump in and try themselves. We have released Magic Realms in early access a few days ago. And yeah, this is super exciting for us because we did work on this quite for a while now. And would love to show you what is possible, what you can do with it, in what field it's kind of best. And we are super open for all your feedback and feature requests, and of course also helping us to hunt down these bugs. We have many features that needs to be tested, and this is quite exciting to explore this today with you guys. So let's jump right in. You can access Magic Realms through various ways. Some of you guys who know us, we have our product palette. Everything is under magicpalette.io. Let me paste the link. And you can see also our other apps that are live currently. We have Magic Block. Magic Block allows you to generate and create and paint really detailed and crisp pixel art blocks in various resolution. It has a pixel art AI generator built in, and gives you amazing results. So if you're looking to do your custom blocks for Magic Realms, this is the place to go. And then we have Magic Palette, and Magic Realms is the evolution of Magic Palette. We did go live with Magic Palette almost a year ago, or even more than a year ago. It was helping a lot of builders to build amazing level designs, block-based level designs. But we always wanted to take it a step further, and this is where we are today. And we will show you today what is possible and for what upgrade Magic Palette did become with Magic Realms now. A lot of things are in early development. Some of the features are working very well and should not bug out. Other things we need to update, upgrade, improve on. But it's in a good state already in this early access phase, we would say. And let's jump in and see what we can do. So this is the app. It loads directly in your browser. You can use any browser. The only browser that we don't support is Safari. If you are on Apple or Mac OS, Mac OS, then we would advise to use Brave or Chrome or whatever you want. Safari always bugs out a bit. It loads, but this is the default view when you enter the app. We have now, let me see, this is the first hint here. You can go full screen, and this allows you to work as you would with a desktop app. It takes you full screen and you can get started. So let's start with the basics. We have various sections and tools that you can use right away. The scene that is here in the center is a block-based scene. It is created procedurally. We will go into this in a moment. We will look into this in a moment. But for now, the basic premise and what we brought over from Magic Palette, from our previous version, is that you can kind of swap blocks with ease in your scene. So everything is block based, but the underlying structure is a voxel based build. So voxels only have one color, and the block itself can, of course, as you can see here, be very detailed. We work with 32 by 32 resolution blocks usually, but we will try to support also other resolutions. For example, in Magic Block, in our block creator app, you are allowed to choose any resolution and can go really low as Minecraft with 16 by 16, or even higher, up to 256, I think. Without further ado, I just want to show you real quick what I meant with what we brought over from Magic Palette. So if you select the block it always, I have active the selection block here, the selection tool here. If you select the block, it will always select the same block in the whole scene. So as you can see, you can select, for example, the water, and then it selects all water blocks. From there, once we have them selected, you now can assign new blocks. And the blocks are here in your block library on the left sidebar. And your full palette of the build is on the right side here. You always have the block inspector. That's this panel here, where you can find out more about the details. This is all the sides of the blocks, the hex color that is assigned to the blocks. You can check this here. Each block is referred or combined with a hex color, and therefore a voxel build can be reflected in blocks. It also has an ID and is marked as liquid or not. For example, here you can see the water is a liquid and has a blue color ID. So let's see what we can do. For example, we choose these top crown blocks, stone blocks, and now we can change them to anything different. For example, we can go different sort of block. We could go orange. We basically can repaint or reskin almost the whole build in seconds, basically. Since this is a build that has quite a lot of colors, you see them here on the right side. I need to swap quite a few of them to make them look make the castle look nicely still. But as you can see, I changed the whole look and feel of the build in no time. And that's great thing. You can customize your build really fast, and we think it's huge also for not only for direct building here, but also for customizing it for seasons or different themes, different styles and vibes that you want to have in your game. And yeah, we think this is really a powerful tool that you can work with. So this is what we brought over kind of from Magic Palette, and it's our core premise that we can swap blocks instantly here. And I now will try to show you around a bit in this early stage of the app. We have a lot of things already covered, even more than what we thought of. The whole project is up and running since a while now, but we only just recently switched the full development from Unity based to fully web based. This did allow us to be so much more flexible, and we're super happy that we took the plunge. It was quite a bit hectic before the release because we did it really almost 2 days before early access release. Yeah, but we are so happy that we can push updates and features really fast now without build time. as we had in Unity. So yeah, let's start with the basics. The navigation is pretty straightforward. You have right click to rotate. You have center click or scroll wheel click to pan, as you can see. Left click is to select or to use the tools. I will show you the tools in a second. And the mouse wheel, of course, allows you to zoom. On top of that, you also have access to WASD to move around. As you can see, I can go left, right. So that's super handy if you want to, for example, go closer into these hallways here, or even navigate through these doors. We did remove collision. If you guys find it annoying, let us know. We're happy to adjust navigation if needed, or maybe even give you options. Okay, cool. So let's start with the menu, because a lot of features are hidden here. We have the editor mode that we are in right now. We can work with layers. We'll only partially will look into this today, but also together with the asset editor, because this is in kind of very specific and early stage. And we have a super simple game mode that we will improve on. And what I really want to show you today is the quiz generator. This is very exciting, we think. Then you can import or kind of start your new project. We'll show you in a second. Import various file formats already, which is amazing. I will show you some samples. Then you can save your project as currently as Vox. This is preserves kind of the geometry of your map. If you import the map, you can load multiple maps now. We just added this yesterday, actually. And yeah, there are also already various export formats that we support. We will take a look into these. For now, yeah, we want to urge you to to give the help guide a quick view if you got stuck. There are various things, of course, that are not covered in depth here, but it gives you a good start, I would say. And from there, let me go back to the menu. We also have the settings. Maybe I can show you these real quick. And yeah, if you have questions, please hit us up on X or join our Discord. We are happy to get connected, and we are really looking forward to your feedback and see what you guys are up to and where you want to get improvement on the app itself, what will help you as builder, as creator. Awesome. In the settings, we already have localization, so you can go with various languages and it translates the UI UX for you. We keep it English for today. Asset scaling, not something we'll look into today. Placement distance, this is more of a safety guard. Then you can turn off and on ambient occlusion and shadows. The render scale you can also adjust, and brightness. I mean, we can actually increase these a bit and then see it's much brighter already. Some prefer a bit more dark vibe, but yeah, feel free to adjust this. We also have various, let's check another one, various skyboxes that help you to imagine you're seeing the best in best light, especially for screenshots and all that. This makes a difference, and we are super happy how that turned out. And yeah, of course, some of them are quite kitschy, but still gives you a good place, a cozy place to work. For example, this sunset type of deal here. Cool. Yeah, let's switch to whatever. There's also a night sky. Let's go with this one for today. Yeah, in your center, how do you say it? In the viewport, you have your model or multiple models. You will see in a second. As I already mentioned, on your left side, there's the block library. We will take a peek into this real quick as well. And on your right side, you have the block inspector and color palette in the edit mode, at least. And now we can start to mess around, basically, because in Magic Palette, this was our previous app, and this is the upgraded version. We now feature a full editing mode, which until now we didn't had, and we think it's quite powerful. And I want to show you real quick what is possible. I can't go into all the details because we want to show some other features as well. But let's get started. So if you hit the plus button, it's the add mode. You then have various ways how you can interact with your scene. You can draw with a pen, a line, a sphere, a box. Let's go with a sphere and let's choose one of these blocks. If you click and drag, as you can see, you get already huge volumes or blobs of red blocks here. The same with the, how's it called, the block add tool or the addition tool. You also can brush things. So if I choose different type of block, like it, here you can increase the size. I did not choose. I think I'm not sure if I need to choose. Yeah. In this case, since we are painting, kind of, we need to choose the color here on the color palette. But if you add and construct, you can also choose here. There's also the extrude function that allows you to extrude based on a surface. So we can extrude kind of, let me see, depth 10. Yeah, it extrudes now the full volume, as you can see. And yeah, it always detects the same, as you can see, the same oops, sorry, my mouse wheel is super fast. Let's go closer. But as you can see, if I extrude here, it extrudes the top surface of one color, of one block type. Cool. So yeah, you can really, I encourage you to play around with these. You can also remove, of course, volume or blocks, voxel, with this tool here. We call it the bomb tool. It's pretty devastating and allows you to actually erase a lot of block volume in a second. So yeah, that was our scene. And of course you can also repaint blocks. Right now we have this one activated, and yeah, as you can see, it doesn't add, it just repaints the full surface with the new block, and you can see, which can be quite helpful if you do large scenes and want to repaint them. You can also select a color with the picker and extrude. We did look into. Let me check. I'm still here in the paint mode. So yeah, please just feel free to experiment with it yourself. I think this is the most fun part, if you explore it yourself. If you have questions or one of the tools don't respond as expected, please let us know. We also have one, let me check. Yeah, so these are scene settings. That's fine. That's texture, or you also can remove the texture. I think I'm though not sure. Yeah, you will. Yeah, exactly. So this here is basically what you would get if you build everything with voxels, because you can export now this as voxel file, .vox, and load it into any voxel editor of your choice. Manipulate it there if you even need to have more control, and import again. And if you keep the color and if you keep your palette, it will be reflected right away again with the associated blocks, which is quite cool, and yeah, allows for super detailed builds. We have yeah, as you did see, you can remove the grid if you don't like working with the grid underneath. This one is, yeah, not something for today, but I will show you in one of the upcoming streams. It's super fun. Then we have a few options. As you can see here, right now we are in perspective mode, but we can also go isometric or orthogonal. This one is orthogonal, and this is ortho view. Can be helpful sometimes. Usually we prefer the perspective view. Now the next tool is another editing tool, and you see it here. I will drag it a bit more into the center. This allows you to import builds. If you're coming from Minecraft, you might have experience with this. or even using powerful tools like Axiom, or back in the old days it was more like World Edit and all these mods kind of. It allows you to import parts or block-based builds and paste them here. Currently we allow for Vox, Lightmatic, Shem, I think also Schematic, and even BP from Axiom. I'm not sure, I need to check this, or actually let's try to import one. I'm not sure what I have laying around here. We have tons of Vox. Maybe we can. And here's a house. Yeah, that's a BP. So BP is from Axiom. Let's try this one. It creates this sort of stamp, we call it. Once you have selected it, it's on your cursor. And now you should be able to paste it in. I'm not sure. Right now it lags a bit. So hopefully, let's wait for now. Seems to be a bit laggy. The build is not that large, so that should be not an issue actually. I can copy more of these, but right now it's stuck, so maybe I need to reload. Wouldn't be a shame with the scene that we have currently. It's not that of a beauty. Yeah, something is, I mean, yeah, it works, but as you can see, it also doesn't reflect the color well that this build has. So we might to we might to look into this again. It's still very powerful, especially when you copy from the scene. So you can select now in the scene itself. Let me see if I can select. We want to copy from scene. No. I'm in the paint mode, sorry. Select. Now this selects everything. So yeah, please bear with me, but let's copy this and see what it does. I think I didn't have a selection. Now I get it. Yeah. The issue was that I didn't have it on the correct tool. It needs to be here on the add mode, and then you get this selection here. You can stretch this out or whatever you need, and once you're happy, you can confirm copy, and then it generates, as you did see here with this medieval house, it should generate you another stamp, and this then can be reapplied to the scene. Okay, it lags a bit. I think it was working quite nicely, but I didn't test recently the stamp tool, so we will look into this so that everything works smooth. It It was even possible to stamp tons of these on top, and yeah, right now it lags. Maybe it's also because I'm streaming, but it should usually not give you the unresponsive. So let's see if we can cancel it. But you see it here with the house. I mean, it's pretty powerful. Once you have the scene ready, you just can place more and more. Okay, let's exit if this is working at all, or let's reload anyway. We don't lose much here. Still, I would advise you, if you work on a scene that you are into and really editing and all that, yeah, always save project. Once we add user account and all that, we will see that things can be saved in the cloud, and hopefully we will give you a much easier save loop and all that. For now, yeah, please save your project. I can do this right now so you can see what we get, because this is once again, this is now Magica Voxel, as you can see, one of the most powerful and free voxel editors. Some of you might know it, others I can recommend it to. And you see here, this is basically the underlying model. You see everything became a voxel, and also only a flat maybe I need to remove this. This is a bit irritating. But here now we get the full voxel model. We of course can, let me also editing the scene here directly if you don't want to use the editing tools in Magic Realms. But yeah, this is also kind of your save file, just as a quick hint. And as you can see, this is looking great, but all just plain colors, because each block became a voxel, kind of. So let's see if we can go back to our Magic Realms and dive into some of the exciting features that we also offer already. As I said, please experiment with the editing, especially with the stamp tool. Would love to get your feedback if you guys are into building maps directly here in Magic Realms. Yeah, we will try to improve this. Maybe it's also lagging because of the stream, but usually yeah, it didn't bug out. So yeah, we actually can try another build. Maybe, where was it? We did the medieval. There's another house. Let's try this one. Maybe we are more lucky this time. It stamps, but something hinders it to move forward after the stamping, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure what is triggering this, but you see the build already has ghost. And I think it even is placed, but now it got stuck. So yeah, we will look into this for sure. Let's reload. If it would reload, let me exit. Cool. I currently use Chrome, but as I said, this runs on all your browser. It even runs except Safari. It even runs on mobile, but it doesn't make much sense to work with such a editor on mobile. We might do some simplified do a simplified version for mobile. But for now, we are focusing on web-based, of course. Hey, hi, play game for fun. Thanks for joining us. We are we did explore the editing functions all here in the lower bar, and now we really want to look into the other features that we have. We have everything can be layered, kind of. So I once again will show this. It's similar. So for example, I will select this tower here. Then we select this and have it now on the default layer, I think. So let's make a second layer. Top bar, we have the plus. And now select, give me a second. Need to see if I have it actually selected. So yeah, this is the full build. And I think I didn't delete or do anything with it, so let's try again. So let's not sure if it assign selected. Somehow I'm a bit sorry for the delay here, because it is selected. Give me a second. Select height. No, I mean this. Yeah, this allows us to go from bottom and up. That's perfect for large build, but I remember that I was able to, because this is new here for me. Sometimes we update features daily and I need to, okay, yeah, I got it now. So we have the selection here, and yeah, as you can see, I moved the whole tower to outwards now, and it's here. And it should also be, yeah, as you can see, this was also in the selection, but I didn't move it. But it was assigned to the selection, so I did a bit of sloppy job. But if you would select the whole tower, just did see your comment. Play games for fun. Yeah, sure. I will keep the video live. I did check, and I will also try to upload it to YouTube later on, so that people can look into this. But as you guys can see, it's moved, and it's also on a second layer. So this allows for, let me go full screen again, by the way. This allows for very helpful layered kind of approaches when it comes to more complicated terrain to build, like here, for example. So if we go back to the selection again, sorry. Oh, I'm a bit far away. I think this is why it didn't like it. But let's see if we can. If we can move selection. Yep. So the whole button thing. Sorry. We even could put it on a new layer. And then you see we now have, let's deselect real quick. But you see we now have more control over accessing even the inner parts of these towers, for example, to build details. And later on we can, it really helps us to navigate and to let me see. This time we even did make let me see. So that's this layer. The tower is here. I think we kept it. Yeah, we kept it on the default layer. So also for me, a lot to learn here. This is fantastic. I will also give you a more in-depth dive into this here later on. But let's go back to asset editor we want covered today. The game mode is kind of straightforward and super bare bones, but I will show you real quick. Actually, let's reload the scene. Or actually, even cooler, let's open a file so that we have, for example, tons of schematics. These are kind of Minecraft builds. I'm not sure what I will get here. We will see. It's quite a big build. Ooh, yeah, it's huge. Oh shit, okay. It's extremely tall. Skyscraper, whatever stuff. What we are in play mode now, as you can see. We are not playing yet, but you will see in a second. So let's drop. You have this spawner here. You can drop it anywhere, and then you're in the scene. You see the the avatar is very bare bones, but we will improve on that. Don't worry. But yeah, it's cool because you can explore the build. This is just a random Minecraft scene build that I pulled up. I never did see this one before. It's quite nice, especially these huge, with a clipping here. But you get the idea. You basically can explore the build, and with escape, you escape the mode. Let's look into, this was the game mode, and for now this is only for maybe just to get you excited on all that. We currently import Vox, of course, kind of voxel maps, as I did show you before. We also import schematics, Lightmatic, and BP, and what was it? Yeah, for now these are for sure. We will add more block-based formats as soon as they make sense and we can support them. We also export directly to the sandbox. So this means everything is compatible with the sandbox, and if you do this here, this map will be too tall, so it will be capped. Sandbox has a height limit of 228. So this large skyscraper probably will be capped here. The rest of the stuff should be reflected, but we export to sandbox. We export as Vox. As I said, this is kind of a great way also to save your file. I will open it once again here. As you can see, we have the full voxel model here directly for you to edit and work further with. Then we have we directly export to, not directly, you kind of get a zip file that you can load into Hytopia, a world editor. This is super cool and allows you to also bring your custom blocks that you see here. So everything, all the blocks here that we provide, and you only see 50 right now. We have 2,500 and counting right now. I will show you this in a second. Maybe not for today, but yeah, you get the idea. You can also load your local blocks, also your blocks that you create with Magic Block. I mentioned this earlier, so please check out Magic Block. It's free, it's totally free, so don't hesitate. You can opt in for a subscription if you use it as a power user, but you can do tons of stuff as free user. And then yeah, you kind of manage your blocks and all that. Here we will actually, let me clear the library, and I think now if I reload, just real quick to show you, it now loads the blocks new. And yeah, you can see it. It's small, probably. No, it's covered by me. But in your block library on the bottom left corner, it says 2,843 blocks currently. So this is all blocks that we provide for you to build with. You can see there are tons of materials, and very detailed. Here, for example, snow, lava, dark stone, sandstone, sci-fi stuff. Yeah, feel free to go crazy. I mean, that's the whole thing that I did show you in the early minutes. You can, if we take these sci-fi blocks here, of course, I would take a few minutes more to plan this and make this look nice, but you get the idea. You can swap your whole build into a pretty tech looking structure, you see. These are hand painted, by the way. They're done by one of our really talented artists. And of course here it all looks a bit noisy, so I would, for example, sprinkle in once in a while a bit more, I don't know, metal. Yeah, by the way, you can search for blocks. All the blocks are tagged, and you can search for materials. Let's see, yeah, something like this. You see it evens out. Let's even go like this. Yeah, but you get the idea. It's super versatile, and your castle all of a sudden became a sci-fi how to say, bunker or whatever, with puddles in the center. So yeah, that's exactly what Magic Realms is most powerful with. Working with tons of blocks and do your style, your really custom style that you are looking for. We also have, these are down here somewhere, we have a lot of flat colors. So for prototyping, you can use these if you like. There's another set of sci-fi blocks. We have our own, you can see it here, let me show you real quick. We have our own really custom made Minecraft-ish type of block, and it's our custom set. It's not complete, but it's covering a lot of the Minecraft blocks. And this is especially super interesting for builds that we bring in as schematic, or that you want to use. Yeah, here we have the good old, oh, sorry. We have the good old, was it? Bookshelf and all that. You can see it is Minecraft-ish, but not another copy. We did custom texture all these 200, 300. I think there are even more now. Yeah, the TNT is here. And we also will support soon the Hytopia blocks. So that's another thing that we want to work on to get a better looking feel when you go from Hytopia to Magic Realms and back again, so that you have full flexibility there. And yeah, basically tons of blocks, flat blocks from the sandbox and all that. Yeah, we will go into details in further streams, I would say. But for today, I want to show you one last thing. And if you are still here, guys, I'm not sure who is still live with us here on Twitch. Please drop a hi in the chat, because I really would love to to give away a magic block subscription for 3 months for free for everybody that is joining us on this very first stream. So please drop your how can I reach out to you? I'm super noobish on Twitch, but we can yeah, best is to DM us on X or in Discord, and we will figure it out. But please say hi if you are still with us and would like to participate in the giveaway. But the last thing, and this is very exciting for the sandbox users, we have a very powerful quiz generator. This is kind of our proof of concept. We are funded currently to build this app by the Sandbox DAO, and we're super grateful for the community support to allow us to build this. So the premise here is that you get a fully working game out of the box, customized to your liking here in Magic Realms, but then you can export it to your Sandbox account and play and publish it right away. So no building in GameMaker, no. Of course you can use. You always have the option to add assets, or I will show you this in a second. But the whole core game loop, and we will publish more modules. The game loop is all ready and should work. And I will show you this real quick here. So once you enter let's go back here. It's the quiz generator here on the menu. You will enter this quiz wizard, and here you can go automatic or fixed topics, both are viable. The fixed topic give you themed boxes that you will play your quiz in. The automatic has a few other options, and I will show you both of the main themes that we provide here. One of these you already know from this default castle scene, but I will show you what this means. So first you choose the difficulty. Let's go hard. And then you go with whatever theme you would love to have your trivia quiz about. So let's go Pokemon or whatever. And then you choose your map style. And let's do the castle first. We generate a world now. And together with this world, the full quiz logic to play in the sandbox will be kind of baked into this build here. And on top of that, and you see it here, it looks similar to what we had before, and it's fully editable, and you can modify everything and all that. But the amazing thing is no map will look the same, because this is procedurally generated. So while we curate kind of the style and the look and all that, we have a lot of how to say, flexibility, or kind of make it your own, in a sense that each map that you will generate will look differently, or at least slightly different, with a lot of customizing option as well. And as you can see, we have hooked in lightweight LLM that is giving you the quiz questions. And these questions, there are 25 currently. They can be edited here, but the question and the answers are already filled in by AI. And it allows you, of course, to customize these. But for example, what do we have here? Some really, since it was the hard mode, Lugia is a legendary sea guardian. Yeah, that's true. So I'm not the Pokemon expert, but I hope AI did do their job nicely. And once you're happy, my fault. Once you're happy with the build, so that's one thing to look at. And as I said, you can always go back to oh shit, sorry, I'm on editing, but basically we can swap blocks again and make us a sand castle real quick here, as you guys can imagine. So of course I need to adjust a few of these to make it look nice, and probably the floor I would adjust as well, and even all the stuff out here, the green isn't that suitable, but you get the idea. You have your map ready. Let's undo this. Let's go back to the quiz generator real quick. So we're super happy. We can also, let's do another theme. Let's see, black hole, because there's a second theme that we also procedurally generate for you. Let's go also hard or even expert. And we have the sci-fi mode activated here. So let's generate this one. And then you will see that we also have, something did not go well. Let's try another one. Never did see this arrow. Maybe, let's open the quiz editor again. Let's try another. For example, what topic do we want to? Maybe someone has an idea in chat. What should we do? For example, yeah, since we are about to export it to the sandbox, let's try this. I'm not sure why there was an error. I will look into this with our developer. So, and as you can see, we have a sort of, maybe let's change real quick a bit the sky so it works nicely. Yeah, sorry about my mouse zoom wheel, is really fast. And as you can see, it also has the area in the center where you will play the game. And it has these decks and everything is procedurally generated for you. I always forget that I can navigate as well here. And as you can see here, it also features assets already. Some of them are missing. These are the red box, but don't worry, they will appear in your game maker. We are working, yeah, here are some more, some weird gas station. These are all kind of free assets provided by the sandbox. We, at some point soon with the upcoming modules, we will try to add custom assets as well. And yeah, we are super excited to push this all further. The next upcoming module that we want to provide is a parkour module, which is quite exciting. And after that, we try to achieve a deathmatch arena, which is the, yeah, kind of the where the fun starts. It will be quite tricky because, as we all know, Sandbox is limited in rules and game mechanics. But yeah, here with the quiz theme, we have a very cool proof of concept. As you can see, we have a few questions. The Earth is flat. That's false. I mean, not for everybody, but for most of us. Then yeah, we have some random questions here. Let's open the or let's export one of these games, and then we can check real quick in the sandbox and take it from there. But I would say this is great for today. We will let's generate a new one just to look into this generator real quick again. So what did we see? The Pokemon. Okay, cool. Let's do a medium. And yeah, this would allow us to generate, as you see, it's a new build. It has similar elements because it works with tiles, but we have a different castlet, different center. We have new questions. Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon. That's false. Okay, so we are happy with the questions. We are all set. And now we export to the sandbox. So we dial in our username and send it to the sandbox. So this is successfully sent, and it still needs to run through us, kind of, because Sandbox still don't allow a direct import or don't have an API or whatever, and that would help us to achieve this. But let me check real quick so that I can show you this before we finish the stream for today, but it's super cool. As you can, let's open the Sandbox launcher so I can show you this real quick directly here in the game maker. We will send you the experience directly to your workspace, to your Sandbox workspace, once you did export it through Magic Realms. Please give us a few minutes or sometimes hours. Depends a bit on the workload. Oh, it's my personal account, so we need to go to our official account. And once it's loaded, we will send it to your workspace directly, and from there you can edit, you can play straight away, you even can publish it directly to your land. Actually, we have quite a few test builds here, and from here we will I can show you one of the sci-fi ones. That's this one here, for example. But let's load the one that we just exported in our workspace. You should then see it here in your workspace and be able to play it right away. So this is what we do now real quick. Yep, here's the map. As you can see, it has tons of assets automatically placed, procedurally generated and placed by Magic Realms. All the trees, all the lampposts. The crates actually are blocks, maybe you noticed, so you can remove these as blocks. Then here in the center, the whole logic is also here, and you can see it real quick. Yeah, everything is here, everything is baked into your game or your map basically. And yeah, let's jump right in. We spawn in the front of our newly generated castle, and we have a game to join here, and then we have questions that we did generate with our LLM in Magic Realms. So Mist is the gym leader of Cerulean. No idea, by the way, so let's say no. Maybe the answer was true. Okay, cool. And yeah, that's basically it. It should allow you to really publish this game directly. You can see here, you can publish it directly on your land and all that. So and of course you can modify it further. You can add more game relevant or just NPCs or whatever you want to have in your build directly here in the game maker. So you're always free to customize it later. If you want to swap the whole style and look, you better do it in Magic Realms. But yeah, that's basically it. I will quit to desktop now. I just wanted to show you real quick what we get here, and I hope it was exciting for you guys to see what is all possible in this first peek of Magic Realms. We will improve and add more features over the coming days and weeks, and a new module with the parkour will come later, early next year probably. And then yeah, this evolves to a very powerful tool for you guys, for you builders out there, and we are really excited to bring it into your hands and have you guys working with it. So please join our Discord, follow us on X or the other channels. And for today, I would say this was a good overview of what is possible. If you guys have questions, let us know. And yeah, I would love to, if someone is in chat, please say hi real quick here on Twitch, so I can give you a free subscription for Magic Block. Otherwise, we will catch up on Discord and on X. And thanks for watching. It was a pleasure, and see you next time.